to Educating Shani. I'm Shani and I'm recovering from an eating disorder. Hi Shani, hi! You'll have to excuse me. I have never said, I don't talk like that. Why did I just say you have to excuse me for something? Because you don't. What I was gonna say is that I'm feeling sick today, and sorry I sound weird for my throatness, but okay, that was a better way. That was more of a Shani way to describe it. I asked you guys to leave me some questions on Instagram, and I'm gonna answer as many as I can right now. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Hit the little button and hit the little notification bell so that you can know when I post videos, because then you'll never miss it ever for time. Hey, my girl Haley says, my question is, do you ever trigger yourself on purpose? If so, why do you think we do that? I love you, Shani, and I hope you're doing better. I love you too, Haley, and I hope you're doing better too. I love you very much. Do I ever trigger myself on purpose? Absolutely. I think all of us do. And I think sometimes it gets to the point where it's like subconscious for me. Like I don't even mean to be doing it. It's just that I've been doing it for so long that I keep doing it because it's like what I'm used to. I don't know why. And why do I think we do this to ourselves? Because it's just another evil part of eating disorders and the voices that we hear in our head that tell us to do stupid things and tell us that they're worthless and seem to like really convince us of that too. But it's not true, and you know that, and I know that. So we just need to not listen to it as best we can. That just means we have to work a little bit extra harder than other people, and that's okay. Other people have to work extra hard in other areas than we do, and we have to work extra hard in this area than a lot of other people do. Do. So, okay. Next. Okay. Hi, Iuna, H-Y-I-U-N-A, says, I've been becoming obsessed with an anorexic YouTuber, and honestly, I think their body, anorexic people in general, is beautiful, and honestly something to like set a goal too. Do you think I should be worried? I do think you should be worried because I've struggled with that my whole life too. I think anorexia is very attractive. However, I is not I. I think as in this little devil called Ed that sits on my shoulder, that I thinks that that is beautiful, to starve yourself to skin and bones. But my heart, Shani, says what is beautiful is healthy, whatever that is for your body type or my body type or anything. That's really what beauty is. Okay, Vegetable Soup Spams says, how can I feel more open and able to talk about anything with my significant other if I'm shy and worried about her response, or just don't want to speak up in general, I guess. Hopefully you understand what I'm asking. I love you. I love you too. Yeah, I do. I think it's like you have to feel, for me anyway, I guess I can't speak for everybody, but for me, I've always had to feel a certain sense of trust and a certain level of love and like comfortability around a person to open up about my eating disorder. And thankfully, I grew up with a lot of people like that in my family. I have a very big family, lots of siblings, lots of step siblings, lots of siblings-in-law, lots of parents, lots of grandparents, lots of nieces and nephews. I have a big family, and there's always somebody that's there for me, and I don't know what I would do without them. They've been my everything my whole life, and of course Danny is my absolute everything. But I think if you don't feel comfortable opening up to somebody about it, then that might just mean that you might need to work a little bit harder either on yourself or with your relationship with that person in order to get to that point where you can trust them enough to tell them what's really going on with you. Shan Sauce says, if you could go to school or college for any career, what would it be and why? I wouldn't, okay, well, I'm not trying to knock anybody that's gone to college or that's in college or anything like that. This is actually kind of a knock on me. I hate learning, I hate school. I started getting really bad like ADHD in school after a few years. Like I was always really, really smart. Like I was the top of my class for the first few years of elementary school, and then things started happening at home more, and I started getting more depressed and more sick and stuff. So that's kind of when I started failing at school, and that's when I realized that I could not concentrate on anything that was being taught to me because of what the battle that was going on in my head. So I never really like had it in my mind growing up to go to college someday or to have a career or anything like that. The only thing I ever wanted was to be a mom, and the only school that I thought of going to was like beauty school or hair school or whatever. That's the only thing I really thought about if I were to go to college, but I never did, obviously. And yeah, like I have mad respect for people that can go to college because that's amazing. It's not like required that you go to college like all the other schooling is before you're an adult. Like you're an adult and you're making the decision to go to college and get an education. Like I wish I had that type of gumption inside me to do that, but I don't. So those of you that go to college, I'm jealous, and tell me your secret of how you do it, because you're amazing. So. Danny's fish sticks are done. I'll be right back. Oh, did you hear that? I burped right when it beeped. Did you hear that? Yeah. Okay, this is a good one. Princess Paige says, did you know anyone else when you were growing up who suffered from eating disorders? Did you feel the need to compete with them in any way? Yes, I have had, again, I have a very big family, so I'm not giving anything away here, but I've had quite a few family members that I'm related to that have had eating disorders or done eating disorder behavior or still do eating disorder behavior or whatever. And there were a couple that I always felt competitive with because I would spend a lot of time with them. And so obviously I would never win that competition, if you will. And the main person that I was competitive with, everybody in the world loved her, and every guy that I had a crush on had a bigger crush on her, and everybody wanted to date her, and she had that perfect body and da 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 da. Hey, my girl Caroline says, if you could visit Narnia or Wonderland, which would you choose? Wonderland. I love you, Savvy. I love you so much. So my friend Savvy says, if you were a superhero and your arch nemesis turned into a cockroach, would you squish him and kill him, or would you let him live as a bug? Love you, Shani. Love you too. You're the best in the whole world. I would let him live as a bug, obviously. Danny would squish him though, especially if he did something really bad to me. Danny would be like, what was that? No, I would let it live. Next. Okay, I'm gonna end on this one because it's a really good one. Ashley Hall says, what does yours and Danny's future look like? If you were healthy, what would your life be like? How would it be different? I guess in my mind, if I were like totally healthy, as in mentally healthy and physically strong enough and all that, then we definitely would try to have a baby. And I would probably be able to work harder if my body wasn't so sick all the time. I think I would have been able to work harder on like music and producing better videos for you guys and stuff like that, like I used to do. I used to put a lot more effort into my videos, and I've just gotten so sick over the past year that it's been kind of declining. You want to come say hi?
Hi guys! Whoa, look at my hair. That didn't help.
Hello darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. It's blending in my brain. Still with me. Oh, your fish sticks! So thank you for sending in your questions. Those were great questions. Hang on to the ones if I didn't answer your questions. Hang on to it for the next Q&A, which will be soon, I'm sure. So, but thank you for the questions, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video. And remember forever and always that you are beautiful, you are worth it, and I am too. Thank you for watching. Bye. Whoa. Danny's face.
I don't know what that was, but zest over there.
Let's try this again. Thank you. Wait. Come do it for me. My voice isn't working today. Thank you for watching. Bye. I can't. Thank you for watching. Bye. That's the best you're gonna get.